Good afternoon, grinders. Let's take a look at what we have at the close today. So, this is crazy. All four of our scoreboards recorded new highs today. S&P 500 new high is 66.56, and it closed up just shy of 0.5% for the day. NASDAQ closed almost positive 1% for the day, new high of 22,540. The Dow closed plus 0.27%. New high was 46,317. A new scoreboard that we've been watching, the Russell, all the small caps, had a day up 2.5% today and closed at a new high of 2,470. That is huge for the Russell. We're going to go all the way down here to Crowdstrike. Now, I didn't even put it in the Patreon because I just bought one little share and really didn't think anything of it. But I bought one share of Crowdstrike, and then today it goes up just under 13%. So yesterday they had an investors day, and I was, the theme of cybersecurity is not going away anytime soon. We're going to need these cybersecurity companies. They were getting beat up for a little bit. Palo Alto has been just chugging along, going higher and higher and higher for me in our options contracts and in our buy and holds. And we wanted to get CrowdStrike, but I didn't have any really extra cash on the side in my long-term buy and hold where I do most of my long-term buying. But I did move some money aside. So what I've been doing is anytime I close out any contracts, I've been moving a little bit of money to a different account that's just for buy and hold, away from the options account. And I decided to buy a little CrowdStrike. Not enough. I just bought one share, unfortunately, and then we get this 12% jump in the share price. So they had an investors day, and they kind of spoke about guidance in the future, which investors like that information. A lot of the firms were raising their price targets, and they also announced a partnership with NVIDIA to enhance AI capabilities. So anytime you get a partnership with NVIDIA, as long as NVIDIA is not getting beat up, right, you typically get a nice response to your stock. So up 12% for the day. Not bad. I did want to highlight this. We got this on the IPO. I think about 13 shares. I want to say the IPO was around 30, 35 bucks. So not mad at this. 20% move. They reported earnings yesterday. I like the CEO. He has a lot of experience in the setting that he's in currently. I like this company. I'm going to hold on to this for a long term. I think it's definitely going to do well. That CEO knows what he's doing, and he's going to move that stock forward, and hopefully in the benefit of shareholders. And then I wanted to talk about NVIDIA. Yep, that's right, NVIDIA. We had a nice day today. Yesterday, a little bit of a downtick, but today we gained almost 3.5%. I actually jumped into another option as I saw the chart was looking rather pretty. Now, I won't talk about that specific option contract. You're going to have to jump into the Patreon and be a paid member to see exactly what contract I jump in, what strike price, and what I paid for the contract. But as we zoom out a little bit, so we see NVIDIA fell below that 50-day moving average. I like that. It's not the best price that I was looking for, but what I saw today, we'll move into it. I wanted to see some type of momentum. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's go to the 3 months so we really get the full view. We can see we've peaked around 184. This is in late August. And then we traded lower. We bounced back after dipping below the 50-day again. I'm pretty sure. Let me zoom out to make sure. Yep. After falling below the 50-day again, then we moved higher, and then we fell below that 50-day moving average once again. I'm thinking that it was going to fall a little bit more. Unfortunately, it did not. But I saw that I was like, I like this momentum that's building here. We moved past the 50-day moving average and we pushed higher. So I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, yep. So we see pretty much all day buyers won over, at least on the 4-hour chart, right? Into the close, the last hours of the trading day yesterday was positive. Now, I don't like those wicks. Looks like it was more of a buyer's won, but there was a lot of battling back and forth. Here in this 4-hour candle, we see a little bit of the same, but the buyers definitely won. And I wish it would have been nice to see a little bit better close here today, but I still like the momentum that's building. We look at it in the 1 hour. I'm going to go to the 1 week chart. And then we see, like I said, the last hour of the trading day, not bad. And then the first 30 minutes of the trading day today, we got that nice bounce here. It moved up and then it went down. But the second hour, look, we got nice buying, still some sellers are there, but significant buy, and then we saw a little bit of turbulence, and then the stock moved down the last hour, but then powered back up. So the sellers tried to dominate, but the buyers said, no, you are not about to just manhandle me. So I like this build up here, and hopefully it'll take the stock a lot higher. All right, short and sweet for the day. I believe that's all I wanted to talk about today. Yep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Triple witching tomorrow. Don't forget.